Welcome back to another episode here with us. So we explore the new set. Today we're going to explore Smoker. This is a deck that is a little bit in between, like being aggressive and being a little bit of control. It's a mid-range deck basically, where it tries to use the minuses effect to control the board and uses the Smoker to finish the game. Since he becomes a double striker at any point. If the opponent has a zero cost card in their board, he becomes a double striker, and you're able to close games quickly with him. You're gonna see in one of the games today that his effect came very close to finish one of the games. Another outlier of this deck is the Borsalino, which is a blocker that cannot be KO. Another good card. Kuzan, both Kuzan are really good. This one draws a card and makes something minus 4k. And Sakatsuki, another good card since it destroys anything 5 or less. And if you have a lot of minuses effect, it just kills anything in the board. The main issue with this deck that I've noticed is that it has too many cards that you don't combo with. So it's really hard. Like, they're all really good, but they don't have combo power. So it becomes really difficult to use your leader's ability and use all of these things efficiently. At least defend your leader efficiently, or defend your cards efficiently. That's why all the cards have a lot of power to begin with. This is a 6k blocker, so they can do a lot of so you don't have to spend too many cards defending them. But the problem is defending your leader at the most part. So we have two blockers. This is the only blocker on the deck. Well, we have more blockers. All of these three cards are blockers. But these are 6k blockers, and it's more you have to defend these blockers too. This is the only one that just sacrifices for the cost for the most part. This is a Sengoku. For the most part, it's a 2k counter, but it has a nice ability where up to one of your opponent's card gets minus 2k for the turn. This is on when you attack with him, attaching one energy. You really just want him for the 2k counter, really. Garp is basically the same reason. It's just a 2k counter that sometimes is going to give you some value. Helpmo, you can play it out of the life. So if you're playing against an aggressive deck, you get some value out of this, because he gets to restand if they have a 1k character, which if they're being an aggressive character, they're gonna have, like Zoro or something like that. He gets to gain attack, and he gets to just play for free out of the deck, which is really nice when you're playing against this kind of decks. Kobe is probably your best removal piece on the deck, as you can play him, discard one card, and destroy a 3 or less. So you get to use your leader to reduce the cost on something on the opponent. You get to use your Kusan to reduce the opponent's attack. You get to use Sengoku to reduce the opponent's attack. All these cards reduces the cost, of the opponent's card, and then you just play Kobe, discard one card, and KO something. That's really nice for him. He's really good against aggro too. Being a 4k attacker allows him to do a lot. So it's the best. This card you're gonna be playing it a lot in this leader. Her, she's a 1k counter for the most part, but sometimes you do play her as she offers some -2 abilities too. But again, for the most part, it's gonna be probably a 2k counter. She's a 2k counter, so that's probably why you play her. You want to have some counter power to defend your life and your big cards. Kusan, it draws a card. It's basically the whole reason it's here. It's a card that just replaces itself and gives something -4 cost. So it works well with your leader. It works well with all your cards. So he's really good. It's a 4-up, of course. This is a blocker that cannot be KO, and it gains 1k during the opponent's turn. Really good card in this deck. And Hina is a 6k blocker that on block, it chooses a card that is 6k or less, that is cost 6k or less. That is cost 6 or less, and that card cannot attack. So it's really good against aggressive decks too. Another reason why these black decks are really good is they have a lot of blockers, and the blockers at 6k, so they're extremely good for that reason. Sengoku, a lot of people don't play Sengoku, but we found out that giving something -4k and going first the deck wants to go second most of the time, but if you're playing against the green decks, they're gonna force you to go first. And having a card that is you can play on 5 and it's gonna have big stat lines is really good against the green decks. That's what I found out, and you're gonna see on the gameplay here. So that's why I like the Smoker and I like the Sengoku, because they just have big numbers and they have decent abilities that you can utilize during the game. And this one is gonna be a 1k counter for the most parts, most of the games. But when you have it on curve, you're gonna play him because he's a good play on turn 5. Sasuke, just your removal piece and a 7k. Really outperforming card, really. This is how you win most of your games. Playing this guy, being a 7k, destroying something and getting the tempo back to you. Kusan, you play it as a 3-off because you want to see at least one during the games. You sometimes see 2 of them, and it's still, you can actually play 2 of them and be okay. This effect of reducing the cost of all the cards on the opponent's turn by 5, it lets you KO a 5 or lower, which is already really good. And if you play the second one, you just can't outright just KO anything in the opponent's board. And it works well with the leader, so you can make everything 0 and he gains attack when you use his ability. So he becomes a 7k attacker every turn after you have the Kusan, which is really nice. And that's the reason we play the Meteor Volcano. So it works well with Kusan, it works well with all you're doing. With Sengoku, it works well with Kusan. It allows you to just remove anything for free, which is really nice. The Impact Wave, also really strong in this deck. Against any deck, it just removes blockers. It's really good against aggressive decks. Even though you don't get reduction cost in the opponent's turn, they're usually going to have a 3 or lower on board, which you're going to be able to kill for free, which is really nice. I really like this ability on this card. I'm sorry, yeah, a 3 or less. So that's the deck profile. Let's go into some gameplays, and you're going to see some exciting games today. Let's go. Okay, and for our first matchup, we're going to have Kid as the first matchup. It should be an okay matchup. I think I'm gonna draw Dawn. I'm going second, but I don't have any 4-mana play, which is kind of bad. And this was my mulligan. The Smoker cannot be KO'd by battle. You need to see a play here. That's good enough, I think. I'm gonna play it, draw a card, and I'm gonna just end my turn. If he wants to attack with this, I don't want to give him any cards, so as to discourage him from attacking with this card. Since I'm going second and he had a turn 1 Okiku, just giving him cards to be able to defend her with, it's just not a good idea. I'm not gonna trigger anything. I am gonna protect this one if he only attacks us for 6, although I don't have much combo power either. It's kind of really bad. Kind of just have to let him die, really. Not much I can do there. Because my hand is just not working out the way I want it. Not having 2Ks here right now, it's kind of an issue. But he's gonna go aggressive. I think I have to defend my life here. I knew he was trying to do that, but nothing else I can do here. Okay, I'm gonna attack it for 7, and if he wants to defend it, I just get to kill it for free. If not, I will develop this guy here. probably wants to defend it because, yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, deploy, use ability, kill this one, and kill the Kiku. And now we are on the driver's seat, which should be okay. He doesn't have many cards in hand, so I'm gonna be able to poke him and just take a life. I'm gonna be able to kill this Bonnie too, easily. I'm still a little bit concerned that I don't have much combo power and not really a way to get to it. But at least next turn I'm gonna be able to play Smoker, and I'm gonna be able to keep up this energy, this impact wave. He did get something with the Bonnie. Let me see what he got. He got the Eustace Captain Kidd. I believe that's the airdrop. Oh, that's a good card here. But does he get to swap into something? Probably not. But he gets to reuse the Bonnie for something else. Oh, he didn't use the ability. Wow. I am gonna combo out of that one though. I don't want to go too low against the Kid deck when I don't even have a blocker to defend myself with. I'm gonna draw Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. True. I can keep up 2 energy. It wouldn't be much of an issue here. I'm just gonna attack the Bonnie. If he blocks it, I'm just gonna kill this for free. He does get to save the Bonnie, but I don't think it's worth. No, I might change my play. No, I'm still gonna do the same. I'm gonna deploy my Smoker. I'm just gonna attack for 6. Again, I should have played the card after, but not the biggest issue really. And now next turn I'm gonna be able to play the Kusan and KO his Law. I think we're in a good spot here. I think he wants to attack the Kobe, which I'm completely fine with. I'm at 3 life, so I'm not that scared of anything, and I have a blocker for his Kid next turn. I mean, the following turn, and I have a 2k counter, which will also allow me to play very well. So I'm not that scared right now. Great card. Problem is, I don't know about the Smoker. I'm not liking the Smoker as much, to be honest. It does gain dual attack, so it could help me close game easier. And it doesn't get KO, so it's very good against purple. But he does get rested, and they can just... I mean, it's a fine play on 5 if you're going first. If you're going second, I think this deck just want to go second because you have too many of these 4 mana plays that are really good, and they make more sense if you go second. That's the new target for Kusan. I don't want to... That's the one that I want to attack now. If he attacks my Kobe, that would be super fine. But yeah, this card could be an issue behind the airdrop. What does he want to do? He could try to put me to 2 and attempt to kill me next turn if I do play my 10 drop. Or he could just attack my Kobe, but I will be perfectly fine with that. I think I would rather use a lane where he attacks my leader if I was him. I don't have much combo power, so it would actually work. And I might actually have to combo out of that one if he does that. But this is fine, yeah. So just let it die. Nothing that I can do there. Or I want to do there. By any means. He does get to play a blocker. So he could attack for 7 here. It seems that that's what he wants to do. He should have done that. Now I do get to attack for 5. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack for 7. And I'm gonna use him as a distraction. Since I don't have much combo power in my hand, I do need to use these cards. I force my opponent to remove them. As to give me more time until I get more combo power and until I develop my cards that are gonna win me the game. He's gonna block it and combo out of that one. It's 2 cards. That's perfectly fine for me. And I will develop my guy and KO the card that is gonna pump his whole team. I'm just gonna remove it. And this turn he cannot kill me, so he's probably gonna go after my smoker, which is easier to defend. Although I will expect him to die anyway. I was just using it as a blocker, as a higher blocker, that he just has to get through that one. Or if he's gonna develop this guy, then I could kill it. But is he gonna attack me? Is he gonna rest it? Because if he does, I get to attack it for a lot. Well, he doesn't have any combo power, so what is he gonna do? And I get to kill. I get to just clear his board next turn, super easily. So I wonder what he's gonna do. Again, I don't want to take a damage anymore. I probably shouldn't have rested the card here. I should combo out of this one. It's just a 1k counter, and if he attacks this one, I still get to do that anyway. Draw for turn. I want him to block here. Wait, before I do that. I'm gonna do this so I can get the damage, and I'm gonna attack for 10 here. He has to block it if he wants to defend it, but that's what I want him to do. So I can play my Kobe, destroy his Okiku, and I'm gonna be able to kill the A drop anyway. Here I am just gonna be able to kill it, and I get to develop my blocker and my oh, I guess I don't. Well, that was unexpected. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't have to tap this guy now anymore. And I'm still gonna do the same play though. I'll play my Kobe, use action, okay. Oh, this one. Oh, wait, I'm still gonna be able to KO it and develop my blocker and let go. I don't want to put this one in harm's way. And if he wants to attack my life, at this point I'm okay because I'm gonna have 2 blockers next turn. And that should be fine. If he wants to go after this one, after Kusan, oh, he probably just disconnected. They're too far behind, and I just win the game from this spot. So let's go into the next game. All right, and for our last matchup of the day, we have Megallion. He is supposed to be an aggressive character, I think. I want my cards that cannot be KO on this deck, like the blocker. I would like to go second if he gives me the chance. Okay, that's perfect for me. Since my curve going second, I think is better than going first. I have 4, 6, and then the 10 drop. I will not be playing my 2 drop here because I don't think it's gonna do enough. I just want to play my. I just don't want to do anything else here. I'm good here. We'll be taking this damage. Does he play anything? Okay, so he plays the dual attacker here. That is an issue, but I do have this. I don't know if I should attack him. I don't think I want to give him more cards to be aggressive with, but at some point I will have to. I'm gonna go ahead and just let him go. I'm not gonna attack him. He's being too aggressive, so he's not gonna have a hand to defend anything, and that's where I wanna be. I will block that one. Counter that one. Okay, I'll take that one. No trigger. And he just stops this one from being a problem here. So that's great. I'll draw for turn. Attack her, which is going to be an issue. I don't think he wants to block. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now I'm going to play my Smoker, since he's going to be a centerpiece to just kill Megallion from nowhere. And just exert pressure with him. And he cannot be KO. As long as my cards cannot be KO, I'm having a good matchup against purple. This guy could be an issue though. On play -1 to the down deck. Okay, so I guess I'll return 1 card from my down deck. That does messes with my curve a little bit. And if I KO him, I have to -2 down too. What does he have? He has the blocker. 6k. Do I want to defend my guy? I could, and then I could do this one next turn. So yeah, let's be more aggressive with our defense here. I don't want to go too low too early. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna combo that one. No issue. I have good enough combo power in my hand, so that's not gonna be an issue. I could attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He shouldn't play this one. I guess that one he has to. But 7. So I get to do this one. I get to do that one here and attack for 7. Let it simple down. 1 card. Rest mode. Okay, that's fine. He blocks it. Okay. Well, I am gonna attack it too. And I am gonna KO the Megallion. Since I don't have a big expensive play next turn, I just wanna get some tempo here. Okay, that's an issue. I do have to block him. And combo out of that one. And I'm gonna try to kill it because he is an issue. I'm not gonna pretend like he's not. 14. If he has 14, oh, that's gonna be an issue. Yikes. Well, I don't want to give him cards because I have to kill it next turn too. I did not expect 3 4k counters on that turn. Yeah, he does. But he cannot. Oh, well, he is gonna. Well. Okay, well, I got to do it. Make him -1, so he gets 1k. I wonder how much do I need to go for this? Because if I don't kill him this turn, he is gonna be a problem. I think I just gotta go for secure kill here. 1, 2, attack it. I cannot afford to let him leave one turn. If he has a 2k counter here, I just lose the game. I'm just gonna play up blocker and let him go. I guess I could have done 13, but it doesn't matter. He was dead on that turn. I don't think there is a 3k counter on this decks. He's a 5 life, however. I'm a bit on favor here. Down -1, K up to per card with 1 or less. I think I do have to come out of this one. Sadly. I think I have to be aggressive on comboing here. My opponent does have me in a good spot. Oh, that's a good draw. However, and I get to kill this guy. So I'm in a better spot now than I was a turn ago. Another 9-drop would be an issue. But I don't have anything for that, so... yeah, that's not a cost anymore. This card lost its usefulness. So that's why he's not as good. Like, he's really good early on, but later on in the game, it really is whatever. Do I want to block? Or do I want to see one more card? No, but then I risk him drawing the 9-drop and just sneaking up on me. Oh boy. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna risk it here. I'm gonna do 5. And I'm gonna play double smoker and end my turn. And I'm gonna do dual strike, and attempt to kill him with everything else. So he better present some blockers here, because I am gonna try to do that. We'll have to take this damage, however. I'm gonna go to 0. Okay, so he has the blocker. Now I gotta be more careful then. Let's give this one -2 cost. And... well, let's attack the... wait, hold on. Let's play the blocker first. And then let's attack the Magellan here. Let's attack with the big one first. Because he's not gonna block him. Okay. Oh no, I chose the wrong one. But it should be fine. I didn't have any more energy to get away with that. I'm gonna do the double strike here, and I'm gonna do the double strike here. I think he's gonna block this one, I would assume. He's not. Alright, so game gets decided next turn, for sure. And I'm gonna pass my turn. I should be able to combo any kind of combination, because he cannot die. So yeah, that's pretty good for me. I will win the game the next turn. That's a nice thing about this blocker. Just cannot be KO'd by my opponent's card. None of these cards can be KO'd by the Kaido, which is really nice. This really shows the power of these cards. I will block that one since it's the bigger one. 5, I can just combo 5, and 6, I do have 6. And I win that matchup. That was a really nice showcasing for that one. It was a really better matchup than I expected for the Magillion player. Okay, and for the closing thoughts on the deck is really powerful. In some instances, I think it's gonna have a hard time against green for the most part. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest matchup. Against red, it could be difficult. You do have some cards that are gonna swing the tempo in your favor, and you have some excellent blockers too. So I don't think it's that horrible of a matchup, but it could be difficult too. But you have some like wave impact. You have a lot of cards that deal with aggro very well. I think the green matchup is the hardest one for sure. Even though you do have some answers for the A-drops and their stuff, the new Odin, it's really good. It puts you in a spot where you have to race it, and it's not that easy because he has dual attack and it does a lot of things. But that's the deck for today. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.